Hi everybody, my name is Selena. I am Gabrielle's mom, and I've been wanting to do a video for a little while about how to make the gauze pouch that we use to cover her bladder because it is still external, and also how to change a colostomy bag. So this morning that's what we're going to do, aren't we, Gabby? Can you say hi? Say hi. No? Okay. Well, first off, I am going to show you how to make the little gauze pouch that I use to put over her over her bladder. We use just regular food grade saran wrap. Can I have that? Okay, you can keep it. And we also use a 4x4, thank you baby, a 4x4 gauze to wrap up in the saran wrap. We're going to wet it with sodium chloride. There's no particular reason for that. It is personal preference, I guess. You can use sterile water, you can use tap water. It doesn't really matter as long as it moistens the gauze, and that's what you need is the weight to be the weight from the moisture. So you're going to lay the gauze about its length from the end of your saran wrap, and you just fold it up. And you just keep rolling it and keep it the width of your piece of gauze. And then I just take the ends and fold them over like so. And we're going to set that aside, and I'll show you where it goes in just a moment. Okay. We're now going to move into the process of changing Gabrielle's colostomy bag. It kind of came loose during the night and leaked some, and also the end of it popped open because sometimes it fills with gas during the middle of the night. We use mainly Hollister products. This is the removal pad that we're going to use. It kind of has a moisture on it that eats away at the glue and stickiness. So you're going to tear that open and just go along the edge of the wafer, kind of lifting it up a little bit so you can get up underneath it. And go all the way around. Until you've removed the whole thing. To clean Gabby's skin, we just use wet wipes or baby wipes. It's more convenient for us because I usually tend to change her bag on the changing table in her bedroom. Some people prefer not to use that. It's just whatever you choose. You can use a damp, wet cloth. Wipes seem to work well for us, so that's what we've used the whole 18 months. I'm going to get the area all cleaned up, free of any residue. Next we have our wafer. We use wafer number 3761. It's a Hollister Pouchkin wafer. You're going to flip it over to the back side, and you can use this little die cutout that they give you to measure the stoma. Gabby's is about a 13 millimeters, so that's the die that we use. You're going to lay it on the back of your gonna lay it on the back of your wafer, and you would draw an outline of it and cut through it. I have been doing this for a pretty good while now, so I don't really use the die anymore. So what I do is I fold my wafer in half, and I cut into it about a 1/2 inch or so, which is about the width of 13 millimeters, and I just cut a circle. Like so. You're going to peel the backing off of your wafer. And we also use a product called Adapt Paste. I use that around the opening of the wafer. That way it adds a little more adhesive material, plus it protects any broken skin that may be around the stoma that's been irritated by poo. So we are going to take that and apply it around the hole, just a thin layer. You don't want it too thick, like that. I'm going to set that aside for the moment. We also use Adapt Stoma Powder also as a protectant. She has a little bit of broken skin right here at the top of her stoma, so I'm going to spray some of that powder on there, and I just kind of pat it down so it sticks really good to that broken skin, and then you blow off the excess. The only product we use that's not a Hollister product are these 3M Cavalon non-sting barrier films. What it is, it's like an alcohol pad, and it has a liquid on it that when you apply it to the skin, it's a barrier to the skin. It helps protect the skin from any irritations. We use this one because it is a non-sting formula. It doesn't irritate her skin. It doesn't make her cry usually. We really prefer this product over anything we've tried. So you can tear that open and just go around her stoma all the way around. I usually try to get pretty close, but I usually don't go over the broken skin just because I don't want to risk irritating it any more than it already is. You're going to let that dry for just a second. It's going to get kind of tacky or sticky. That's what you want. And then you're going to come back with her wafer. And we do 1, 2, 3. And you just pop her stoma through the hole. And I usually take my fingers and go out to the edge to make sure I get a good stick all the way out to the corners of her wafer. And then I also take my finger and go around. It usually is kind of tender and she doesn't like it, but I feel that it helps get that paste to really stick to her skin really well. Hold on just a minute, baby. So you're going to make sure that gets stuck very well. And then this is her bag. It is Hollister number 3799. It comes with a snap-on flange that hooks onto the wafer itself, and the end of it just folds up and then velcros shut. So you're going to take this and snap it onto this little matching plastic flange all the way around. You'll hear it. It'll make a little pop. And just check and make sure that you've gone all the way around. Now, during the day when we are emptying her bag, this is where we empty it from. We pop it loose from the flange. We're usually in the bathroom when we do that. We run a little water from the faucet into it and we pour it into the toilet. At this point, this is where the gauze little pouch comes in. We don't want her bladder to be irritated by her diaper or stick to her diaper, so we make sure that we put this in between. I usually tuck it kind of a little bit, and it usually holds pretty well all day long because of the weight of the moisture in it. And that's all you have to do. It's just going to sit right there for you all day long. I don't replace it with each diaper change. We usually replace it once a day. And there you have it, a pretty successful colostomy bag change, pretty uneventful. Sometimes they'll poo while you're trying to do it. You can't let yourself get frustrated, it's gonna happen. And sometimes they're a little more active, but you can't let that get to you either. Gabby has done pretty well, yay! Especially for it being so early in the morning for her. So, I hope this has helped you out or given you an idea or a picture into our life, and if you are an OEIS parent, what it may be like to be a day in your life. And if you have any ideas or questions, just give me an email and I always respond back to them. Stop, Gab. And I'm also going to post pictures along with this video of each of the products that I showed you so that you can get a still picture of what they look like. And if you need any of the numbers, just let me know. I hope this has helped y'all out. Thanks.